Johnny Carson's animosity for his work was fueled by 8 late-night guests. For 3 decades, Johnny Carson was the unrivaled master of late-night television. Over 4,500 episodes of The Tonight Show went by without a hitch for Carson, thanks to his Midwestern charisma, perfect timing, and characteristic eyebrow lift. He seemed to have an uncanny knack for effortlessly welcoming A-listers from the worlds of entertainment, politics, and sports night after night. Carson seldom let the public see the real dissatisfaction and even rage that lay beneath that flawless suit and flawless smile. Although the majority of guests were familiar with the unspoken guidelines of The Tonight Show, a handful of them managed to push Carson's renowned patience to its limit, resulting in an unbearable level of tension. The 8 guests who made the most unflappable presenter on television secretly fear having them on stage are finally getting their due today. Neither of these things was a simple interview or a dull discussion. Even though Johnny Carson loved his job more than anything else in the world, those encounters caused him to briefly despise his profession. Some might have been more hands-off. Some people were totally unruly. While some were out to cause trouble, others just failed to gauge the atmosphere. One thing, though, was common to all of them. What should have been painless television became agonizing orals for the man behind the desk when they broke Carson's meticulously preserved balance of spontaneity and structure. If you stick around, I'll tell you more about Carson's perfectionist streak, his fears, and his dreams for television than you'd find in a typical highlight reel from The Tonight Show. Here we have Johnny Carson in a rare form, being driven to the brink of collapse by guests who utterly failed to grasp or show any interest in the nuanced art of late-night banter. The fact that no American servicemen are now fighting any war anywhere in the globe is really significant. This is just one more reason why Bob Hope is present. To Bob Hope, Carson's show was nothing more than a billboard. Bob Hope was the embodiment of American show business aristocracy, a legendary figure in the world of silent film, television, and vaudeville comedy. He became a hero to many servicemen during his USO trips. His holiday specials became a staple in American culture. To most viewers, Hope's performances on The Tonight Show felt like a logical marriage of comedy titans, a torchbearer from one period speaking with his worthy successor. Behind the scenes, however, these appearances had become torturous for Carson and his crew. By the 1980s, Hope had changed from a vivacious comedian into something more akin to a corporate brand. A legend trading on previous grandeur while going through increasingly mechanical movements. Hope would waltz on to The Tonight Show to promote specials and golf tournaments, delivering nothing spontaneous, refusing to engage, and insisting on cards, recalled a former Tonight Show producer. For Johnny, who prized honest interaction above all else, this approach to television felt like a personal insult.